All right, start with Ravi and then go Zach.
I guess for both of you guys, Coach DeVries said at Big Ten Basketball Media Day, threes are going to be a big part of who you are. You guys came out tonight 42%. Just your thoughts on how you shot it in the opener.
I mean, I thought we shot it great. We had our guys. They were everybody. They were looking for their shots, and, I mean, they were going down. So it was a lot of fun to be out there and play.
We got a team, bunch of shooters. So, shots going in, that's a good thing. It carries over the defensive end, and we was getting out running transition. That creates open threes. So,
Zach and Daniel.
I guess as a follow-on for that for either of you, the ball movement that led to those, is that something that you guys have seen even going back to the summer, obviously through Puerto Rico, through the preseason, the ability this team has to just keep the ball moving sort of one pass ahead of the defense?
for the most part, Coach DeVries is big on just moving the ball, being unselfish. I think it was one practice like 2 weeks ago. We had 31 assists to 2 turnovers. So the ball's always moving. We feel like we're better, playing when the ball is moving, moving off ball again, getting us open shots.
Yeah, Reed, just Lamar is a shooter. Just where does he rank among the top ones that, you've kind of had the, blessing to play with here?
I mean, he's number one, for sure. I got to give it to him. It's fun to play with him. He spaces the floor well, and I mean, you see it when he shoots it from the logo, and it still goes in. So it's fun to be out there with him and get him the ball.
One of the things Coach DeVries mentioned earlier this week was that he wanted, defensive intensity, defensive, being aggressive, physical. How do you think you guys graded out in that performance, and do you think you guys maintained that throughout the whole game?
I feel like we definitely could have been better in the second half. I think at one point they were shooting 70%. Coach DeVries came in, let that be known. So if we play like we played the first half, I feel like we'll be good as far as on the defensive end.
Yeah, same way. I mean, first half we came out strong. We really just tried to make them feel uncomfortable, and then I think we can always get better down the stretch in that second half, just making sure we keep it consistent all 40 minutes.
Josh and then Pete.
Lamar, after Tucker eclipsed 2,000, you were the first one to celebrate with him. How has your relationship grown with him to this moment in these last 7 months?
So Tucker was one of the first people that actually reached out. So he reached out with with Coach DeVries or whatever. So from the jump, we've always been close. He's always, been that vet that you can call on and help me learn the system, help me learn how his pops want us to play. So we've been tight ever since.
Yeah, Reed, the way Sam Alexis played, he had a three-pointer as well as got a bunch of dunks, just the contributions he makes.
Yeah, I mean, Sam's an awesome player, and I mean, he can change the game just with the way he can play under the rim, play strong, and attack the basket, and as well as space the floor. I mean, you see him knock down that three, and he took another one in that corner that I thought was good, and we have full faith in him to be able to do that. So, I mean, Sam's awesome for our team, and he's a great player. I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Mike and then Zach.
Lamar, both in that Baylor exhibition and tonight, you really showed an ability to not just shoot threes, but get to the rim when they were taking that away from you. Like, how much of a point of emphasis has that been for you over the last, 6 months to a year to really make sure that when teams try to take that away, you've got that in your bag?
In the most humblest way, even at Sam Houston, teams try to run me off the line. So I really took that personal during the summer, to try to put the ball on the ground and, expand my game to score on the 3 levels. That way, I can't, they can't stop me. I won't be one-dimensional.
Zach, and then we'll wrap with Anthony.
Reed, you talked about Sam Alexis and what he does on the court for you guys. How important is he off the court for you guys?
I mean, he's great. He's one of the lives of the locker room, and you come in, he's chatting, he's talking, and he really keeps us keeps the good vibes up. And also on the court during practice, he's always talking throughout those defensive drills, whatever it is, just keeping the energy high. So I mean, it's great to have him around.
This is for both of you guys. I know it felt good to be out there and play against somebody else, but how good did it feel to be able to get a win here for your coach, first game here at IU?
I mean, it's awesome. We're all new here, and we just wanted to come out and be able to show what we can do. And then also for Coach DeVries, it feels great to get him that first one because, I feel like it's only just a start for him and what he's going to do here.
Yeah, to pick back off what he said, man, it's major just because, we're all new here. So for us to go in and, see that the work is actually working, man, it was great for us.
Thanks, guys.